Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. As you guys can see, even though we have started a brand new series, we actually have jumped in before I started recording and kind of started it a little bit. And the reasoning for that is just because I believe that the starter base and digging out the hole for your starter home and the cows and the farm isn't the best and most interesting start to any new series. So I decided to just jump in a little bit, see kind of the world I'm living in. And yeah, as you guys can see over here, when I walk over here, I actually do have a little bit of a starter base. It's not done or anything, but it's just kind of where I'm going to be living for a little while, for like probably 2 to 3 episodes, just to kind of get a feel, kind of get the world started, and also to get some resources. And of course, my biggest struggle, my food supply. So another thing we also did is, if you jump over here, we have a little bit of a mine started as well. And so to start off this series, I want to just pretty much go mining and get some resources before we do anything else. So let's jump in and do about an hour of mining and see what we can get. All right, I'll see you guys after. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And after about 2.5 hours of resource gathering, we actually came out with a good amount of stuff. We have a good amount of redstone. Coal is finally, up there. We got some gold. We finally got some diamonds, which I'm super excited for. We have a way more wood than we did before. We have more iron. I think there's even some... we have a little copper right here. Yeah. So, okay. So we have that much iron, which... Oh, yeah, we have some right here, which I honestly I'm really happy with. And now that I have the diamond, I am actually going to want to do this. And not a diamond hoe, diamond pickaxe. There we go. Our very first diamond tool. I could not think of the word right there. But yeah, so other things we've been doing too during the times I've come back here and just drop some stuff off. We got a little bit more cows, which I want to get a little bit more before I start killing them, just so I have a good resource. We've definitely expanded our farm a little bit as well. But now that we finally have some resources, it's time for a small time lapse, because this house is so ugly and has nothing in it that looks great. And I think it's time for us to actually, make a little place that's a little bit more homey. So let's jump into a time lapse and let's get on it. Alrighty, shortly after that time lapse that we are finally done with, I am excited to say that we are going to work a little bit more just with me working with you guys directly instead of doing a time lapse. And I kind of wanted to finish the floor of my storage room. So what I was thinking is because I need lighting. So I was thinking doing something like this. Put these lights right here. There's the slabs. Put that right there. I need to get out of here too. I just realized that. I don't know how I'm going to get out of here. So we'll figure that out in a sec. Bam, 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 bam. We'll probably just do that. Jump up here, destroy that. We'll just lose that block. It'll be all right. Do this, and then if we can, I need to finish this off right here as well. So the lighting on it isn't too great, to be honest. I thought it would be better lighting through that, but I guess not. So I guess I just really wasted your time on that. So usually it has a little bit better lighting, so I'm a little confused actually. But we'll do this, do something like that, because I don't have glowstone yet, which is something I would consider using. But what I want to do is I want to put this right here. I don't know if that's gonna look good, so we'll kind of see. Let's see. Let's get out of here. I actually kind of like that. And then we'll just put you back, and yes, so that actually works for me. The next thing I want to do as well is just because I think we have a good amount of iron, and we can spare to lose, not lose some, but just use some. So we'll do that, and then lanterns, because I really only enjoy lanterns compared to everything else. Yeah, let's get as many as we can. We'll probably what I'll probably do is something like, I don't know. I kind of just want to, let's look right. Oh my gosh, I cannot click. There we go. Something just like that. I don't think that looks too bad. Little lantern right there. I wish there's a different way for that lighting. We'll figure something out in a sec. But I also wanted to go over here really quick. I know I'm gonna have a lantern coming down from here. I just haven't figured out exactly how I want to do that yet. But I do like the storage room. I do like this area, but I do believe the walls are very plain. And so what I was doing was I was using, I cannot speak. I was using some stone. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually kind of mess this place up, if you guys know what I mean. I don't know the specific term, but when you do something like this, it can make the wall just have so much more depth. And so I'm going to do that right now. And when I'm done with that, I will be back with you guys. Alrighty everyone, welcome back. And so things have changed a little bit since I was last with you guys. As you can see, I have a little center table now, and really the only point of it is to light up the place a little bit more. I thought it'd be a better idea to have lanterns right here. I'm not 100% sure if I'm actually gonna stick with this yet, but the floor over here, of course, has the leaves, but we did add the enchanting table. We did sort through our entire storage that was over here. There's a zombie near me somewhere. I have not been able to find him. But if we come up here now, this is where my enchanting table is going to be, which I'm actually going to go get right now. But it gives it a little bit more room in, I guess, my bed area. We did fix the lighting around here as well. The next thing we really want to do too after we get the enchanting table is that we want to actually work on some sort of entrance, because this thing is still uglier than can be. So first things first, let's actually get down to the mine, get the, I believe I need obsidian, so we'll go grab that, and then yeah. Alrighty, so as you guys can see, we have everything we need in order to actually make the enchanting table. So let's look it up really quick right here, and bam, there we go. So now let's just jump up to our little enchanting area. As we go up here, I'm just going to place it right here. And then what we'll do is we just have the lapis right here, but now that we can finally actually have enchantments, the next thing we really need to do is make sure that we are breeding the cows out here in order to get enough leather. See, he's right in here somewhere, this zombie. But we need to get enough leather in order to get enough books in order to get the enchantments that we want. See, I just fed them. They won't eat again. But yeah, for the time being, since I can actually wait for a little bit, I am going to see if I can find this zombie. I believe, let's just grab our shovel really quick. I don't know where he is. I believe I hear him right over here. Come on. Why do I hear water? Oh, there he is. Oh, and there's a creeper in here. Ouch. What is this place? Okay, cool. So now that we have that hole finally dug out and we don't have to worry about that anymore, let's get back up here. Let's light this place up though. I don't want any other things spawning down here. So let's cover this up and let's jump back to, yep, we're just right here. But actually this gives us an opportunity to actually start making that entrance that I'm so desperately in need of. So let's jump into a small time lapse and yeah, let's build it. Alrighty, so sadly, due to a lost file in a video that actually got corrupted, my time lapse is not available anymore, and I've already built it, so I'm just going to turn around and show you guys. There we go, the little bit of the entrance that we are going to be running with this house. I actually kind of like it. It looks like it blends in pretty well, and I don't know, I'm just really happy with what it came out to look like. We got some barrels up here, nothing in it. These are more for just design because I do feel like I'm at a stage a little bit where I can start, you know, using some resources mostly for design. But we do need to do a little bit of path making in here as well. Give it a little bit of a different feel. Hopefully, like, do something like that. Make sure this is like dirt, just so like they don't all turn back to grass. This one will, but unless I do something like that. And I also want to do, let's add something like right here, maybe right here as well, maybe like right here. We'll add a little cobblestone just to make the path look a little bit more like it was unnaturally but naturally kind of built. So like something like that. We'll probably do something like that, and maybe one more cobblestone right here, and then we'll even do something like this where like some woods in here as well. Probably like one right here and something like right here. So it definitely feels more natural. Oops, we lost that. And actually, I'm looking at it now. I kind of want to put one right there as well, kind of on the corners. But I think that looks really, really good. And as you can tell when we walk inside here, we are still not finished with the interior portion of the entrance. But that is the next step right now. We just had to make it look pretty clean and make it look more naturally like it was built into the mountain. So the next step, of course, is just to get the entrance of this area done, and then yeah, so I will be right back with you guys right when I'm done with that. Alrighty, so if we go in here, you guys can see the entrance is actually done. You know, nothing too crazy special, but we will add some more details probably in a little while as time keeps going on. But also during our time, a small pillage raid decided they wanted to come visit me at my house. So I got one of the flags in here, and you can see on the top right how I have the bad omen. Another thing as well is that during this time we have been able to get a good amount of books in here for the enchanting room, which I do want to make a little bit prettier too, just when time permits. But yeah, so we have one more objective, and what I want to do is, just because even with everything I've done so far, I still feel like I don't have enough resources, and I would really like to end this episode and see if we can get some diamond armor, or maybe a diamond sword, maybe a diamond shovel. Let's go mining for a little while and see what we can find. I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, so we were pretty successful. We got 21 diamonds in total now. We also did pretty good on things like coal, and we have some good amount of redstone now. So I would think the resources are really piling up. Even if I go over here, you can see that my iron's up a little bit again. I believe we actually have a good amount of it in these. So let's check these. Yeah, so I have a, yep, I'm definitely moving towards better resources and jumping along with just new things in general. Other than that though, I do want to do a few things just because I do have a good amount of levels now. We have all the resources we really need, so I'm gonna do this. I do want to make a diamond sword. I do want to make one more diamond pickaxe, so we'll see what enchantments we get with those. But I also do want to, I think everything but the chest plate, just because I mean once I get the elytra, I'm rarely going to use a chest plate, so hopefully like it looks pretty good with that. But no, we actually have this now. We can, you know, put on my first armor. So that's why I wanted that here. So we have that, and perfect. So we'll just wait till this gets a little bit low. But now that we're here, let's see what type of things we can get. Efficiency, not that great, I'm gonna be honest. And knockback and sharpness. I like the sharpness 4 with that. I'm not a huge fan of knockback, to be honest, but I mean, there we go. We used all our diamonds for today. We'll probably get a diamond chestplate once we get the diamonds, but I do really want to get that fortune and silk touch as well. But with all that being said as well, this is the end of the very first episode of this brand new series. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and think about subscribing to the channel, as I will be making more of these videos very soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time.